Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Sherry from Energy Work Studios. Welcome to the new year. Can you believe it? It's 2025. Life is just going by too fast, like a blink. So as we begin today's segment, we're going to be jumping in with a live demonstration using the body code. Last segment, we did a demonstration using the emotion code. And I just want to show you what the differences are. That's why I want to do this. Specifically, I'm using a demonstration on my assistant. We've worked with the trapped emotion release on her left hip, and we haven't been able to release it. It's because there's something that we need to go deeper into. So this demonstration will show you how we work with humans and animal systems, and I work with a lot of animals. So go to my website, www.energyworkstudio.com, and read some of the testimonials on the animals that I've worked on. Amazing. So with this work, we use a kinesiology, muscle testing, along with the direction from the subconscious mind. Now, you may see my little friends come in and out once in a while, a couple of kitties. They are a love. So just bear with us. It's wonderful energy. So this is where all the information is stored in the subconscious mind from all of our experiences in life, like a computer chip. It's a built-in computer chip in the human body and in animals. It holds all the information from physical injury to emotional trauma. Surgeries. The conscious mind is not able to hold all this information. The conscious mind is like a traffic cop. It directs us with our everyday life. So it's not able to hold all that information. So the body code is a tool that acts as an assist to help the body help itself back to balance. It releases mental and physical energy imbalances that were not processed as far back as childhood, if you can believe it. And everything starts in childhood. So if we're not doing any energetic balancing, or if we're not into any holistic, it's just going to keep growing. And it's going to keep adding more and more layers. So when we work on people, this brings peace and harmony back to the whole, including your perception. So the body code builds on the principles of the emotion code, and it helps practitioners decode and resolve imbalances in the body at a deeper level. Imbalances can cause physical and mental discomfort in 6 main areas. Now, let me just give them to you very quickly, okay? And I'm going to show this list to you so you can follow along and you can see what they actually look like. So the emotional is trapped emotions, internalized traumas. Body systems would be organs, glands, muscles. Toxicity would be heavy metals, chemicals, free radicals. All of this stuff is in your system. Pathogens would be fungals, bacterial, viral, parasitic. Structural is bones, nerves, connective tissues. And then nutrition and lifestyle would be nutrients, herbs, and even habits. Okay, so of these 6 main areas, we also find in body systems now. I'm going to go back and show you something. 11 divisions just in the body systems that can also break down. So it's meridians, soft tissue, reproductive system, endocrine system, digestive, immune lymphatic, nervous system, respiratory system, urinary, circulatory, and chakra system. There's a ton in the body. So you can see there's a lot of areas that can break down simply because everything's connected in some way or another. So we find underlying issues here that trigger misalignments throughout the body, which leads to imbalance of the system as a whole. So if you have something going on one side of your body, it's going to affect another side of your body because everything's connected. So give this a thought. How many of you have had or know someone that's had either your thyroid removed or your gallbladder? Wonder why? Unprocessed emotions, called trapped emotions, it's a frequency now, tend to develop in areas of pre-existing weakness or injury, okay? These trapped energies throughout life start in childhood and often lodge in areas distorting the energy field in those locations even more. So having too many low frequency, unprocessed emotions trapped in the system forces organs and glands to become out of sync with the body, becoming distorted and weak. Remember now, don't forget this. Everything is energy and holds a frequency. So that includes emotions. I know there's a lot to take in here, but watch just a couple of times if you need to. There's a lot of information here, and I did that specifically. So the distortion from the trapped emotion frequencies can make recovery slower and more difficult. Now, the founder of this work, Dr. Bradley Nelson, who I love, I think this man's a genius, talks about this concept. It also applies to stroke victims as well. And in these weaknesses in the brain, that's where we find trapped emotions settling. That's what's triggering strokes. It's crazy. So hence, the number one reason people have issues with organs not able to work efficiently, trapped emotion frequencies, okay? They're just not processed, is what this is telling you. It's emotions that you went through that were challenging and you couldn't process them. So you've moved on and they're still there. So with today's educational video, we'll be demonstrating how we work through this process with a live participant. I think you'll find this interesting and a bit easier to grasp with a live demonstration. So let's jump in. This is my assistant. This is Stephanie. She's had left hip tension for some time. So what we're going to do today is use the body code to find what's going on, what's holding that tension there, because that's telling us that there's an underlying issue. So once we find it and rebalance her system, we always do a brain and heart circuit reset. And I'll show you the app as we go on so you can see what we're going to be doing for work. It's a lot to it. So we work on the brain, the circuits, and reconnect them. And then we also work on the heart circuits and reconnect them. So there's a lot to this. That's why I wanted to do this for you guys today. Okay, so let's begin by tuning into Stephanie. This is my assistant. Lovely. This is Princess. Hi. So we're going to tune into her subconscious higher self. And we're going to see if we can find the underlying issue or the imbalance that's triggering her to have so much pain in the left, kind of the upper hip area, backside. So let's begin. So as we begin, let's tune into her. So I use muscle testing and I use the ring locks. I teach this. If you're interested, you can go to my website. This is a yes. This is a no. So when you go to chiropractic or if you go to a nutritionist, that's what they usually use. And they use the arm of the person. And so if this is a yes answer from the person they're working on, it'll stay solid. If they get a no answer, it'll drop. Okay, so with me, there's several different hand positions. I like the ring locks. So let's tune in. So lovingly, I'm going to get quiet for just a moment and tune into her subconscious higher self. As we begin today now, we're going to tune into Stephanie's subconscious higher self lovingly with the help of divine source, creator of all that is. As we continue to work with the emotion code, body code, belief code, and more, as my own gifts come to the surface, tuning in now to Stephanie's subconscious higher self, lovingly connected. Okay, so there's a yes. So do we have baseline connection to Stephanie's subconscious? We do. All right, so as we begin, does she have an underlying issue or an imbalance with her left hip? Okay, so we're getting a yes, a solid yes. So let's just see where we're going to go with that. So as we begin, I'm going to show you the app on my phone, and we're going to actually leave it on the screen so that you can follow along. At least the first 6 topics anyway. It'll show you what we're doing. So this is where we're going to start, okay? And there's 6 topics. So let's begin. So as we begin with her system, where are we going? We're going to the left hip, and we're looking for the underlying issue here. Where are we going using these 6 topics? So are we going to the left side of the body code? We are. Okay, so where are we going? Is it in the energy chart? Circuit system chart. So I'll show you a couple of things as we move along. So we're going to the circuit system chart, okay, and that's right here. So when we tap that, it's going to bring up another whole 6 topics. And we're just going to keep going from there, okay? So we're in circuits and system. Where are we going from here to find the underlying issue or imbalance that's triggering her left hip? Is it the left side of this chart, circuit system chart? No, we're getting a no. Okay, so is it the right side? Yes. Is it organs? Glands. Okay, so it's in the glands chart. I'm going to just keep going. So in the glands chart, there's 4 topics here now, okay, just so you can see that. Some have more, some have less. So is it the left side of the glands chart? No. Is it the right side? Okay, is it brain glands? It's in the other. Okay, so in the other chart of glands, where are we going? Is it the left side of the chart? Right. Is it the adrenal glands? Pancreas. Okay, so it's somewhere in the pancreas that's upset and triggering other areas in her body. So let's just see where we're going here. So the pancreas is causing discomfort in her mid-back, her left. Are you having any pain in your left shoulder, by the way? Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you having any discomfort in the low back? Yes. Okay. Are you having any discomfort in your wrist or thumb?
My wrist.
Your wrist. Okay. So see all the areas that the body is connected just from the hip being off, and it's offsetting the pancreas, or the pancreas, I should say, is offsetting the hip, which is offsetting other parts in her body, okay? So we're going to go to the beginning and start all over again. So we're going to ask, is there any trapped emotion caught here at the pancreas, setting it off? No. Okay, so is there an associated imbalance? Yes. And what that simply means is there's something else associated in her body that's triggering the pancreas to be off, which is triggering the left hip. So let's keep going. So as we go back to the beginning, we're in the body code section again. We start all over again. We're looking for what's triggering the pancreas. Is it the left side of the body code? No. Is it the right side? Is it pathogen? Is it misalignment? Okay, so it's a misalignment. Okay, so where do we go from here? Is it the left side of the misalignment chart? Right side? Skeleton, soft tissue. Okay. And in soft tissue chart, is it the left side? Right side? Is it gland? Is it fascia? It's the fascia that's off. Now the fascia, when it's distorted, can trigger many things, because in the fascia, it wraps around the skin, it wraps around the heart, wraps around every organ. It's used as another communication system in the body. So if it's not able to get communication to run through it, it's not going to make its way through the rest of the body. So sometimes the fascia will become distorted and twisted due to emotional or physical or even stress and trauma. So in her case, why is this distorted and twisted? Is it emotional? Is it physical? It's something physical with her. Okay, so we'll keep going. So as we continue, we're going to go back to the beginning again. Now, is there trapped emotion at her fascia? No. Is there associated imbalance? Yes. So we're still looking for more issues going on. So where do we go? We go back to the body code. Is it the left side of the body code? Right. Pathogen, miss. Okay, misalignment. Is it the left side? Right side. Skeleton, soft. I don't keep writing. Soft tissue chart. So in the soft tissue chart, is it the left side? Right side? Is it in the gland? Oh, it's not here. Are we going to fascia again? No. So let's just see where we're going. Let's continue. So we're looking for the associated balance of the fascia. Is it the left side of the body code? Right. Pathogen, miss. Okay. Misalignment chart. Is it the left side? Right. Skeleton, soft. Okay. Soft tissue chart. Is it the left side? Is it organ? Is it connective tissue? Connective tissue. Okay. In connective tissue, and our little friends are here today to watch and pay close attention. They can feel the energy, so they're liking our company. Okay, so we're in connective tissue, and there's 4 areas, just to show you this, that we're going to ask. So is it the left side of the connective tissue chart? No. Is it the right side? Is it a disc? Is it a disc? Okay. Okay, so in the disc chart, again, we got 4 areas that we're going to check for discs. Is it the left side of the disc chart? Right side? Is it the lower thoracic disc? No. Is it the lumbar disc? Yes.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
We haven't gotten here. So we've been trying to handle this hip for 6 months.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten here.
No, we have not gotten here. No. So it's good. Well, and let me just explain something because she brings up a really good point. As we're working on a person's body, as we start to continue to clear, whether it's associated imbalances with the body code or trapped emotions, energy comes to the surface. Once we start releasing, the stuff that was really tucked away deep, deep in your body starts to now be able to come to the surface. So like she said, we haven't been able to make any headway for 6 months. Now we can, because the junk that's been in her trunk is now surfacing, and we can get to it. So we're at the lumbar disc. Now what we want to know is which disc is off that's triggering this. So is it a disc? It is. Okay, so there's 5. So let's check them and see which one it is. Is it L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, S1? It's S1 disc. Very interesting. Okay. S1 disc. All right, so let's just ask, is there trapped emotion here? No. Is it associated imbalance? Okay, so there's something else. When we say associated imbalance, there's something else triggering the disc, which is triggering the fascia, which is triggering the pancreas, which is triggering the left hip, just so you can follow what we're doing here. All right, so as we continue now, we're going to continue moving along because now we're looking for, again, more associated imbalance to the S1 disc in the lumbar area that's off. So where do we go? It's telling us, it's not trapped emotion, it's telling us there's an associated imbalance. So let's go to the body code again. Is it the left side of the body code, right side, pathogen, miss? Okay, misalignment chart. I'm going to move a little faster now. So is it the left side of the misalignment chart? No. Right side, excuse me, skeleton, soft tissue, meridian. All right, it's a meridian. Now we're getting deeper. The meridian chart, just so you know, there's 2 charts. There's a main meridian, and then there's the extraordinary meridian. Okay, and in them, there's several in each. So let's just see where we're going first. Is it the left side, the main meridian chart? No. Extraordinary meridian chart? Okay. So let me just tell you this. In the main meridian chart, as you can see, there's 12 areas, okay? Just so you can see that. And periodically we'll try to put some of these up. And then where we're going is the extraordinary meridian. There's 8. So that's why I say everything shifts. Okay, so there's 8 extraordinary meridians, and that's where we're going. That's where her subconscious is sending us. So where do we go? Is it the left side of this chart? Right side? Is it conception meridian, governing, penetrating? Okay, it's the penetrating meridian. Penetrating meridian. Okay, so now with meridians or organs that have 2 parts to them, like kidneys, there's 2. Anything that has 2 organs or 2 meridians, 2 sides rather, you have to check both sides. So with this one, it's the penetrating meridian we found. Now, where is it off in her body? Is it off on the left side of her body? Right side. Okay, so let's write that down. Right side is off. All right, so is there trapped emotion here? No. Associated imbalance? Yes. Okay, so you can see how much work we have to do here to get the body back in balance. But she's had this for a long time, and that's why it's a process. It's not something that is going to happen overnight. Take a pill, there it is, it's gone. It's not going to happen. So as we continue, let's find the associated imbalance triggering the penetrating meridian that's off on the right side. Is it the left side of the body code? No. Right side. Pathogen, miss. Okay, misalignment chart. Is it the left side? Right. Skeleton. Soft. Is it meridian? Okay, we're going to go back to the meridian chart. Is it the left side? Yeah. Now we're in the main meridians where there are 12. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So where are we going? In the main meridian chart, is there left side of the main meridian chart? Right side. Okay, where are we going? Is it the lung meridian, heart meridian, pericardian meridian, triple warmer meridian, small intestine meridian? Ooh. Drum roll. Okay, so the small intestine meridian, where is it off in her body? Is it the left side? Right side. All right, let's see. All right, now let's ask, is there trapped emotion here? No, I thought there would be. Okay, associated imbalance. Okay, let's keep going.
Can you remind me what associated balance means, Sherry?
Yeah, associated imbalance means,
Imbalance.
yeah, it means as we continue to move through organs and glands or wherever we're at, we're asking, is there trapped emotion setting this off, or is there another area in her body that's setting it off? And if there's another area, that's associated.
Like a physical imbalance.
Right. It's a physical something. So it's an imbalance somewhere else in your body that's triggering the small intestine or that's triggering the penetrating meridian. It's something else going on in your body other than a trapped emotion.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we just keep going deeper and deeper. So as we continue, we're looking for that now. Where do we go? Is it the left side of the body code? We always go back to the beginning when we find associated imbalance. So is it the left side, right, pathogen, miss? Okay, misalignment chart, is it the left side, right side, skeleton, soft? Okay, and the soft tissue chart, is it the left side? Okay, is it organ? It's an organ again. So now in the organ chart, there's 12, and you can see the chart here. And again, we'll try to put these up for you so that you can see each one, okay? So there's 12 organs that we're going to look at. So in the organ chart, is it the left side of the chart, right side? Is it gallbladder? Is it heart? Interstitium? Is it kidneys? Something with her kidneys. Okay, so let's just ask. Is it both her kidneys? No. Is it the left kidney? Right kidney. Okay.
Right kidney.
Right kidney. So again, when we find something that's off on the right side of the body, that is the balancer. So when we find something off on the right side, that means the left is also off and we have to rebalance both. So I automatically just rebalance both kidneys, both sides of her small intestine meridian because it's off on the right side. So I rebalance the left side meridian as well. So when you find something off on the right side, that is telling us we need to do both sides. All right, so let's continue. At her kidney that's off on the right side, is there trapped emotion here? There is. Oh my God. Drum roll. Drum roll. Okay.
Found it.
We found it. All right, so there is trapped emotion. All right, I'm going to pull up the next chart. And that was kidney, okay? So we're going to go back here now. We're going to go to the, we'll have this up on the screen for you. This is the trapped emotion chart, okay? And there's two columns, A and B, and these are the organs and glands that actually bring in the problem area. So you can see that there's 5 here and 5 here, okay? 5 and 5. There's 5 in each square, okay? What that means is there's 10 total. Okay, so the organ and gland, let's use this as an example. The heart or the small intestine can pull in any one of these 10. Any one, okay? So that's where we are now. So we're looking for the trapped emotion that's setting off her kidney. So where do we go? Is it column A? Nope. Column B? Okay, and where do we go from here? We're going to B4. Okay. Just so you can see this, that would be the liver and gallbladder. Okay, liver and gallbladder. And it's B right here.
So because you found a trapped emotion, that's why we're in the emotion code chart.
Right now, exactly. Because
we
it's
finally found it from the body code work.
From the body code work, we found this, which is going to go deeper. So when you're just looking for trapped emotions, you won't be going this deep. When we're doing body code, you're going to go a lot deeper, and that's why I want to do this on you today live, because I know you've had a problem with it for a while. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So B4, now if I look in that one particular cell that like I told you, there's 5 in each cell block. It's depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, or taken for granted. So let's find out which one it is for her. Is it depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic? This panic. So somewhere in her life, something happened, an event or an experience that she panicked and she couldn't process whatever it was. You know, we all go through it. If you're here on this physical plane, you've experienced something like that. So what happens is we can't process it. So this is what happens. It stays stuck in the body. And if it happened when you were just a little kid, and in her case, she was just maybe a little girl, let's just see if we can find when this took place. We don't always have to ask, because the subconscious doesn't always feel we need to know that information, but we'll ask. Does she need to know this information of when this took place in her life? No. So her subconscious is showing us it's really not necessary. She doesn't need to know that. But I'm going to ask, when did this take place in her life? You're 30, right?
I'll be 30, yeah.
Okay. So let's just see when this took place. Is this something that took place between the ages of 20 and 30?
No.
15 and 20? 10 and 15? 10, 11, 12. So she's been hanging on to this since she was 12. Whatever it was. I mean, it could have been something in school. It could have been even bullies that were being mean to her. And, you know, when you're a little kid at 12, you don't really know how to handle all that kind of emotion. So she could have panicked and not really known how to handle it. That's just an example. That's not saying that's what's happened. So around the age of 12, something took place and she panicked, okay? And held it. Couldn't release it because she couldn't process it. So at this moment in time, can we release it? Yes. Let's release the trapped emotion frequency of panic, lovingly, 1. And then we're going to use the conception meridian. It starts here. The governing meridian. It starts here, goes up over the crown, and it goes down the full length of your back. And I use my hands because the fingertips are magnetized. We can also use a magnet if we want. And it just releases. Now, this part of the work is Chinese medicine. And what happens is we're just going to set the intention. That's why we use magnets, because it's a very powerful tool that holds the intention. So we're going to set the intention, release the trapped emotion of panic from her kidneys, right side, lovingly. 1, with 4 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 5. Let's do 5. So have we successfully released the trapped emotion of panic from her right hip? Yes, we have. Great. Released. Does she have any more trapped emotions triggering this problem? Any more associated imbalances? No. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go back and rebalance all of the organs and glands that we found that were imbalanced because of this trapped emotion, setting everything off. So kidney on the right side, let's set the intention, rebalance and reset it lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Successful? Yes, we got a yes. Okay, let's do the left side of the kidney, because again, that's the backup. The right side is your backup. If there's 2 organs, the right kidney is the backup, which means the left is already depleted, so we're going to do the left. So let's set the intention to rebalance the left side kidney lovingly. 1, 2. Success? Done. Okay, so let's go to the small intestine. Meridian is off on the right side. Is it trapped emotion that surfaced since we've gone to panic? No. Let's set the intention to rebalance and reset the right side small intestine meridian. 1, 2, 5. Successful. Okay, let's set the intention to rebalance the left side lovingly. 1, 2, 5. Success. Okay. Let's go to the penetrating meridian that's off on the right side of her body lovingly. Setting the intention to release. Is there any trapped emotion surfacing since panic? Let's set the intention to rebalance and reset the right side lovingly. 1, 2, 3. Success. All right, let's set the intention to rebalance the left side of the penetrating meridian lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. All right, let's continue. I'll go back to the beginning. So we're going to the S1 disc in the lumbar area that was off, okay? Is it trapped emotion here? And is there more associated imbalance? No. So let's continue. Let's set the intention to rebalance and reset the S1 disc lovingly. 1, 2, 5. Success. And she's breathing while I'm working on it, so that's really, really helpful. And when I generally work on people, it's remote, and they're usually sleeping, so their logical ego mind is resting. The nervous system is calm and relaxed. So you get the same benefit, okay? So as we continue, the fascia was distorted, and it was distorted because of something physical that took place. So let's set the intention to rebalance and reset the fascia. Any trapped emotion surfacing here? Let's rebalance and reset it. 1, 2, 3. Success, okay. Pancreas is a trapped emotion, associated imbalance, coming to the surface since panic. Nope. Let's set the intention to rebalance, reset it. 1, 2. Success. Okay, lastly, let me just ask, have we successfully released all underlying issues or imbalances that were triggering her to have so much pain in her left hip. Yes, we got a yes. Drum roll. We got a yes. So now that we're at the end, we've released everything that was going on in her system, triggering it to be unhappy. Let's set the intention to rebalance that now as well. And that's a must. You have to make sure that you rebalance and reset it. So we're going to set the intention to rebalance and reset her left hip lovingly. 1, 2, 5. Success. All right. Released and rebalanced. Success. All right, now let me just show you what we're going to do. Now, this is what we do at the end of every session. Have we successfully released all the imbalances that were triggering her left hip? We got a yes. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I am going to show you the heart reset. It's a circuit reset that we do for the heart, and it's a circuit reset that we do for the brain after we're done working on people. So, and we're going to have this on the top here for you so that you can kind of follow along, just so that you can see where we're going. It's very brief. It's 5 steps for each, okay? And I'm going to have that on the board for you so that you can follow along. So we're going to start with resetting the heart circuit. So as we begin, is her heart, spirit body, and physical body connected? It is not. See why we check? So what we're going to do is reconnect it. So we're setting the intention and using the governing meridian again to set it. We're going to set the intention to reset and reconnect her spirit body, her heart, spirit body, and physical body lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Successfully reconnected. Okay. Reconnected. Let's go to the next one. We're going to go to the 7 chakras. Now, what I'm going to show you, go to the chakras. There's 7 chakras in total. And what we're going to do is reset them one at a time. It's very quick. Crown chakra, we're setting the intention to reset all 7 chakras beginning with the crown. Lovingly. 1, 2, 5. Success. Next, third eye chakra, reset. 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Throat chakra, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Heart chakra, reset. 1, 2, 3. Success. Solar plexus, reset. 1, 2. Success. Sacral chakra reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Root chakra reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Success. Okay, have we successfully reset all chakras? Okay, so let me ask, are you feeling anything in your body at this moment? You may, the most that you may feel is like really tired.
I feel really tired.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking you that is because I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
I can see her eyes are doing this.
Yeah, I'm really tired.
So I know something's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so as we continue then. So that's done. We did the chakras. So we're going to go to number 3. There's only 5 steps, like I told you. We're going to check to see if all the body organ systems are connected. So let's check it out. We're going to go to the body systems. And in that, there are 12, just so that you can see them. All right. We'll have that up, just an image, that's all. Starting with circulatory system. Is it connected to her heart? It is not, so let's reconnect it. See why we do this at the end? Well, especially when we do that when we do that much work on a person, we need to reset the circuits in the brain and in the heart, and that's the reason why. And as I explained earlier, Dr. Bradley, mentions this strongly, somebody that's had a stroke. There is an issue going on with the brain where trapped emotion is lodging there because there's a weakness. Well, that's what we're finding here. There was a weakness. So we're resetting the circuits. Same thing when we find somebody that has had a stroke. We reset the circuits. So 3 is where we are, and her circulatory system is not connected to her heart. So we're going to reconnect that. We're setting the intention to do so right now, lovingly. Reconnecting circulatory system to her heart. Successful? Okay, we're done. Good. Now we're going to check all of them, though. So we're going to go to the integumentary system. Is it connected to her heart? Yes. Urinary system connected? Yes. I'm going to go fast so that you can at least see what we're doing. Skeletal system connected, muscular, respiratory, reproductive, her digestive system, endocrine, immune, lymphatic, microbiome, nervous system, all connected, so we're good. So let's go to 4. And now what we're going to do is we're going to synchronize all of the body systems. Same chart, we're going to synchronize them now to the heart. So starting with circulatory system, is it synchronized with her heart? Yes. Your integumentary system, is it synchronized with her heart? Yes. So there's 10 remaining. We're going to synchronize each one at a time. Into urinary system synchronized, skeletal, muscular, respiratory, reproductive, digestive, endocrine, immune, lymphatic, microbiome, nervous system. See how quickly this can move along? It's easier. It's much easier on the nervous system and on the brain when they're quiet. So as we continue now, we're at 5, and we're going to synchronize all of the work we did today with the Earth's rhythm lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Successful? Okay. Now let's just ask, does she have any associated imbalances or trapped emotions that could distort, disrupt, or short circuit any of the work we did today? No, we're getting a big fat no. Okay, so she's good there. Nothing happened there. Okay, so we're going to continue. I have my little cheat sheet that I'm following along here, but we have it on the screen for you. Okay, so as we continue, now we're going to do the brain circuit reset. So as we begin, we're going to go to deep structures, and we're going to go through this, through the brain. So let me just show you. In the brain, there are 7, okay, areas that we check when we're doing the brain circuit reset. In deep structures now. So let me go back 1. In deep structures. Okay, so this is where we're starting. This is where we work all of it, all of these. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 topics. This is where we hang out. All 7 have to be checked. So where we're going right now, you can see where it's shifted. This is where we are right now. Deep structures. So in deep structures, there's 7 divisions. We got to check each one of the 7 divisions. Okay, so here we go. Starting with hypothalamus gland. Any disconnects with the hypothalamus gland, spirit body, physical body to the brain? Nope. Let's do the same protocol for the remaining 6. Basal ganglia, limbic system, amygdala gland, pineal gland, thalamus gland, pituitary gland. She's good to go. In deep structures, the 7 divisions, they're all good. So let's go to the next section, okay? In deep structures, we're going to go now to cranial nerves. There's cranial, there's vestibular system, there's spinal, there's cerebrum, there's cerebellum, and then there's brain stem, okay? So right now we're going to go to cranial nerves. There's 12 cranial nerves that we're going to be working with, okay? We're going to ask the same question. Are there any disconnects, starting with CN1 cranial nerve, spirit body, physical body to the brain? No. So let's continue the same protocol for the remaining 11. CN2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 are great. So we just put a check mark and keep moving. So next one we're going to go to is vestibular system. Same protocol. Any disconnects with the vestibular system, spirit body, physical body to the brain? No. Okay. Same protocol for the cerebral spinal fluid. Any disconnects with the cerebral spinal fluid, spirit body, physical body to the brain? Nope. Okay. We're going to go to the cerebrum. And in it, there's 5 divisions. So some of them have 1, some have 2, some have 5, 6, 7. Depends where you are, but it's all the same. We're all in the brain, okay? So in the cerebrum part of the brain, there are 7. There's 5 divisions, just so you can see that, okay? As we continue, and we'll just show them up on the screen for you, that's all. Just a quick glimpse. In the cerebrum, starting with corpus callosum, is there any disconnect with the corpus callosum, spirit body, physical body to the cerebrum? No. Same protocol then for the remaining 4. Temporal lobe, occipital lobe, frontal lobe, parietal lobe. No, nothing. Okay, so we're going to go to the cerebellum. And in the cerebellum, is there any disconnect with the cerebellum, spirit body, physical body to the brain? Nope. Okay, lastly, we're going to go to the brain stem. There's 3 divisions, starting with medulla. Is there any physical disconnect? Well, not physical, but is there any disconnect with the medulla, spirit body, physical body to the brain? Nope. Same protocol for the remaining 2, midbrain, pons. Nope. So that section is great. So we're going to go to the next section. And what we're doing, when we do the brain reset, let me just go back in here. And we'll go to organs, we'll go to brain. Like I told you in the onset, we have to go through each one of these divisions, each one of these topics. And then inside these topics, there's divisions. We have to check each one of the divisions. So that's what we're doing now. So we've done just the one. So now we're going to the next one, and that would be, we're checking for physical disconnects in the brain, all right? We're going to start in deep structures again, and in deep structures, there's 7 divisions, and as we continue, hypothalamus gland is the first one. Is there any physical disconnect within the brain? Nope. Same protocol then for the remaining 6. Basal ganglia, limbic system, amygdala gland, pineal gland, thalamus gland, pituitary. All right, nothing there. So that was in deep structure. Okay, so we're going to go to cranial nerves now. Again, there's 12. And I can't show you a chart because it doesn't show it like that. But there's 12 cranial nerves. In the cranial nerves, we're going to start with CN1. Is it physically disconnected within the brain? No. Let's do the same protocol for the remaining 11. CN2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Nope. We're good. Cranial. Okay, we're going to go to the vest, cerebrum, bellum, and brain stem. Okay, so as we continue, we're going to go to the vestibular system. Is it physically disconnected within the brain? No. Okay. Cerebral spinal fluid, same protocol. Is it physically disconnected within the brain? No. Cerebellum, is it physically disconnected within the brain? No. Okay, so those 3 don't have anything inside. These last 2 have some divisions inside. So let's go to the cerebrum. There's 5 divisions, as you can see, and that's where we're going next. Corpus callosum in the cerebrum. Is it physically disconnected within the cerebrum? No. Same protocol then for the remaining 4. Temporal lobe, occipital lobe, frontal lobe, parietal lobe. All right, nothing there. And then we're going to go to the brain stem. There's 3 divisions, as I showed you earlier. After a while, it gets a little monotonous because you've seen it. Brain stem, starting with medulla. Is it physically disconnected within the brain stem? Nope. Same protocol for the remaining 2. Midbrain, pons, nothing. So she's good again. Most of it was in her heart. So let's go to 3. We're going to check to see if there are any desynchronizations in the brain, just like we did with the heart. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. Okay, we're in brain again. Boring. Here we go. Check to see if there's any desynchronizations going on within the brain. So in deep structures, there are 7 divisions, starting with hypothalamus gland. Is it desynchronized within the brain? Nope. Same protocol for the remaining 6. Basal ganglia, limbic system, amygdala gland, pineal gland, thalamus gland, pituitary. Okay, great. That's deep. Cranial is next. And do these 2, and then do these 3. Okay. So next one is cranial. There's 12 cranial nerves. We're checking for any desynchronization, starting with CN1. Is it desynchronized within the brain? Nope. Same protocol for the remaining 11. CN2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, great. All right, we're going to go to vestibular system. Is it desynchronized within the brain? Nope. Same protocol for cerebral spinal fluid. Same for the cerebellum. Okay, nothing there because there's no divisions inside. We don't have to open. In the So in the cerebrum, and before we continue, Stephanie, my assistant, is going to take a break for a minute, and she'll return shortly. And it's just like doing remote. When somebody is sleeping, they're not with me. So it's going to give you a bird's eye view. And we did that purposely so you could see both. So she stepped out briefly just so that you can see what it's like when I work on people or animals remotely. So as we continue, the cerebrum is where we're at now, and we're looking for any that are desynchronized. And there's 5 divisions, starting with corpus callosum. Is it desynchronized within the cerebrum? No. Same protocol for the remaining 4 then. Temporal lobe, occipital lobe, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, okay? The last one is brain stem. There's 3 divisions. Starting with medulla, is it desynchronized within the brain? Nope. Same protocol for the remaining 2, midbrain and pons. Nope. Okay, so now we're going to go to reset all 4 of those same things, those same areas. We're going to reset and integrate all of them at this time. As we begin with the deep structure, starting with hypothalamus gland, we're setting the intention to reset and integrate all 7 of these divisions to the brain. Hypothalamus gland, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Basal ganglia, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Limbic system, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Amygdala gland, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, success. Pineal gland, reset, 1, 2, success. Thalamus gland, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Pituitary gland, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Okay, very good. Cranial nerves, there's 12. Setting the intention to reset and integrate all 12 to the brain, beginning with CN1, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. CN2, reset, 2, 3, 4, 5, success. CN3, success, 4, success, 5, success, 6, success, 7, success, 8, success, 9, CN9, success, 10, success, CN11, success, 12, success. Okay, so that's been reset. I'm going to go to the, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 left. Vestibular system, there's nothing inside, so we don't need to open it. Vestibular system, we're setting the intention to reset and integrate it to the brain lovingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Same protocol for cerebral spinal fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Cerebellum, same protocol. 1, 2, 3, 4, success. And in the cerebrum, there's 5 divisions, setting the intention for beginning with the corpus callosum, reset and integrate all 5 divisions to the cerebrum. Corpus callosum, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Temporal lobe, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Occipital lobe, success. Frontal lobe, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. And parietal lobe, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Okay. Lastly, brain stem, setting the intention for all 3 of the divisions in the brain stem to reset and integrate it to the brain. Lovingly, medulla, 1, 2, 3, 4, success. Midbrain, 1, 2, success. And pons, success. Okay, so just so that you understand, that's this part of it when we use the governing meridian and with magnets or fingertips, because fingertips are magnetized, that's Chinese medicine. That's the only part of this work that's Chinese medicine. So it's really in depth. So the last question I'm going to ask of her system, same as with the heart reset. I'm asking, is there any associated imbalance or trapped emotions that could disrupt or short circuit any of the work that we did today? No. So we've found everything. And she had none here. So there was nothing out of sorts other than in the brain, but she did have some things out of sorts in the heart reset. Her heart was and spirit body were not connected, and we had to reset in 3, just to recap the notes. We had to reset and correct the body systems. So we had to reset and reconnect. So if this is interesting to you, please feel free to reach out, leave a comment here. You can read some of the testimonials of people and animals that I've worked on in the website. A lot of information there, so check it out. So in the meantime, welcome to the new year. Welcome to 2025. I'll leave you my website, www.energyworkstudio.com. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. You have a great day and a wonderful, blessed new year. Bye for now.